Hello and welcome back to Emirates Stadium for our 30th and final home game of the season as we face Newcastle United. A win here today would secure Champions League football next season and goal difference depending second place in the Premier League this season. As always, we have a show packed full of brilliant guests and our highly coveted-ish end of season awards, and it's all happening right here live from N5.
We used up all our energy for you. No, I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. I was going to say I'm excited for the last home game of the season, but that feels a bit weird to say because I'm sad that the season is coming to an end. But it's good vibes, isn't it? Nice day for it. Everyone in here is very energetic, Timsy. Yeah. I know you're feeling happy to be here. In the new gear as well.
In the new kit. What are we thinking of the new kit? We like it? We like it? No, it's really nice though, isn't it? I really like it. I always like this time of the season, you know, we're not playing for anything anymore, but it's always nice to get these little bit like added bonuses, you know, you get to see the new kit, see the players come out onto the pitch after the game and stuff. So it's a nice moment, the last home game of the season.
I feel like I'm just gonna pull you up on something there, Timsy. I get it, we're kind of not really playing for any trophy or anything right now, but
there's still a lot at stake.
Still a lot on this game.
Yeah, I'm still mad nervous. I can't enjoy today unless we win. But no, of course, we're not playing for a trophy. But there's still, a lot at stake. The top four finish. It'll be really good to finish second this season, just to like cement ourselves and like just make other fans a bit quiet and just, we're still up there competing. That's the main thing.
Okay, so talk to me. You're feeling a bit nervous. I mean, we'll get into Newcastle in a bit. Yeah. But we've not had the best record against them this season. No. It's fair to say. They're very good, Timsy, but we can do this.
Yeah,
right?
we're above them in the table. So like we are, a better side, I think, and we should. I think also having a look at. I know we'll go through our starting lineup very, very shortly, but it's a really strong side. They're without Isak, which is massive as well. So we're at home. We're usually very, very good at home. I know our form hasn't been like the best recently, but there's no. But I know after PSG as well. I know Mikel would have spoken to the boys and said, like, let's finish on a high. We need to make sure we finish this season strong, just to give the fans something to cheer about and just like carry through to next season as well. So I am very high. As much as I'm nervous for every game, but I'm also very confident.
You're nervous for every game. What a long season it is for you guys.
When was the last time you weren't nervous?
Every single game. I can't lie.
When was the last game you weren't nervous?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always a bit nervous.
5 years ago or something. Like every game, it matters so much. I'm going to stop talking.
No, but that's a good point, and especially the past couple of seasons, because it's got so competitive over the past few years, mainly with Manchester City, Liverpool being so good. There's such a fine margin now. Like, every game is so important. You lose one, and it's like, no, even though there are so many games throughout the season.
Yeah, and this is what us as fans, really, this is what we want, though. And this is what Mikel's always talked about as well. It's like we want to be competing at the highest level for every cup competition, for in the league. Like we want to be up there. And if you don't make it, obviously it's more painful. But you want to almost put yourself in these painful positions to then eventually make it over the line and get something special. So it's worth it in the end, but it's just horrible to go through in the moment. It's so scary and nervous. But
it's a roller coaster being a football supporter, isn't it? Hello, you guys are very lively. So who wants to grab the mic and tell us how you're feeling?
Yeah,
Who's going to go first? Everyone's being polite.
Mr. Retro himself, come on.
Yeah, I like that jacket. That looks
Thanks.
Cool.
Yeah, we've got some decent merch on, haven't we?
Yeah.
Hey, we do great merch as the club, don't we? We do great merch.
How are you feeling then today?
I'm nervous. Yeah, I think people who claim they aren't nervous are normally the people who are most nervous.
Yes, for sure.
I'm not nervous, mate.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. They've beaten us 3 times. I think we scored against them.
Yeah.
I think I'm right in saying if they beat us today, it's the first time we've ever been beaten 4 times by one team in one season. I think.
Oh, stats man. We'll ask Adrian Clark later. He'll know.
Which is not a good stat. But yeah, no Isak and no Timber for us. I'm fairly confident that we'll come out and play our game. It's just the fine margins that you come back to every single time. It just feels like this season, everything has kind of gone against us, even on our best days. So yeah, it's a shame.
For sure.
Can I ask you a question? How important for you personally is it to see Arsenal finish second? Because I feel like that's like the main thing that everyone's talking about, and that's the main point being debated now. Maybe because the Premier League title's done and we're not in the Champions League final, that's the one thing that's still like in contention, I suppose. But for you personally, does it make that much of a difference?
I think it has to. I think we have to play for what we can play for now, and so that it makes that even bigger. I don't really care what other rival fans say massively, especially when some of them are 16th and 17th. But like,
not that there's anything wrong with that. That's fine. We respect our younger fans.
But I think it's important for us. I think just to go into the summer to take this positivity forward. I do think with the rival Berta and with the stuff we're hearing about the summer already, I am positive, but I think we need to take that momentum forward. Yeah. Finishing a season really strongly actually does help you with that push into the summer. So yeah, I think it's important.
Yeah. Saying that though, if you just gave me top 4 now, I'd take it. I don't know. Would you not?
No,
you'd as in say right.
I feel like it's a mentality thing. As you said, we go into the next season as the second best team in England because we came second. But if we go in there, coming 4th or 5th or 3rd, it's like we've sold ourselves short. Why would we want to do that?
Yeah, of course.
You know
I mean, I was just like, I just want to avoid 1 week of stress. That's all it is. Yeah. But I do agree with you. I think it does mean a lot, especially like we can look back over. I think there was some stat as well on socials recently of over the last 3 seasons, like the cumulative points of Man City, ourselves, Liverpool, and I think we've accumulated the most now. So like that is a massive statement, I think, and of course we haven't won the league, but it shows that we are right up there and we're so close. And as you say as well, it's like there are just a few moments, it seems like every season, but particularly this season where things haven't quite gone our way, especially with injuries and maybe some decisions and stuff, that we're giving ourselves such a good chance. We just need to keep putting ourselves in these positions and it will pay off, I believe. And also, I mean, come on, a couple of years ago, I think for all of us, if you told us we'd be fighting for a few seasons, literally so close, potentially winning the Premier League, and then Champions League semi-final, I think you'd be pretty happy with that. It's just our expectations now, because we've been so good the past few seasons, our expectations naturally have got so high. Yeah, we're getting way ahead of ourselves. We're getting just, I agree. It's kind of brilliant, the improvement in the past couple of years, and I think it's easy to lose sight of that. For sure. I think we do need to almost take stock and remind ourselves of just how far we've come. Like literally, you can plot it out on a map. Like every season, we've got better. Either we've got more points, or we've come closer. We, in a different competition. But in general, like every year, we're kind of bolstering the squad and making our first 11 stronger. And it's just, you can just see how we are slowly but surely getting there. And I think that's what we all wanted when Mikel came in. We could see the improvement straight away, but knew we were a bit off it. And he himself said that. And now that I think over the last 3-4 years especially, like we've made such big leaps in a relatively short amount of time that like we can see ourselves, see where we're headed. Yeah. And it's exciting. And we've got Win the Dog as well, which, it's great.
No, exactly. I mean, in PSG, first leg, with Rice's 2 free kicks, fantastic. Yeah. So we may see that today. Yeah, for sure. 5-0 to Arsenal against Newcastle.
See, that's great.
Come on, let's be positive.
There.
We've got to be positive in this world today.
The bold predictions coming out already. Oh no. Right, shall we have a look at the starting lineup?
Yeah, go on, let's see.
See who's playing today. We've already seen it, Timsy. Here we go. So we've got Raya, White, Saliba, Kivior, Lewis Skelly, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli and Trossard. Lovely picture there of Gabby Martinelli as well. Kit as well, looking serious. One thing to note straight away on the bench, I mean, I don't know if you can see in the tiny, tiny font if your eyesight is good.
Back.
Kai Havertz, yes, you love to see it. He was in open training. Timsy, you were here watching the open training session, weren't you? What was it like?
It was great.
Yeah.
It was great. I honestly, I didn't actually see Kai walk out onto the pitch because I was looking at Gunnosaurus. Because he was just you know what I mean? Like, if there's a big green dinosaur in the middle of the pit, I'm going to be focusing on that.
Yeah,
so I didn't realise until I got home and everyone was like, oh my God, did you see Kai? I was like, yeah, I saw him.
He was playing? Yeah.
But no, it was great. It's always nice, like, especially like you see so many fans came to watch as well. It's such a nice moment to. We all get to see like clips of them training and stuff, but it's quite secretive. So when we actually get to see them, especially on the pitch as well, it's such a nice moment. And then obviously the players going up to the fans afterwards and signing shirts and everything was really good. Yeah.
There's loads of love on social media for Kai as well. You can see at the bottom of the screen. For you guys, you must be really happy to see Kai on the bench. I mean, hopefully we'll see him get a few minutes as well.
For sure.
You'd love to see it.
I'm like the biggest Havertz fanboy.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good picking up the line then. Well done, yeah.
He's been like my phone wallpaper for like months and months. So it's like that level. Because I'm like, I just believe in him so much and I just love what he brings to the team. You constantly see how much area he covers over the space of a game because his work rate for us is just incredible.
Yeah.
And he does so much for us off the ball, and I feel like it is something we potentially missed a bit in terms of just controlling those long balls early and stuff. Like Marino has been fantastic at it in terms of the duel winning, but I feel like that second ball is just something that Havertz is so good at, and he just eats time up for us when we need it, whenever we need, and I'm just so excited to have him back.
I
love him.
He's been preparing that for 3 months.
Yeah, you're like, this is my moment to tell Kai how I feel.
I hope you hear that, Kai. I hope you hear that.
We should clip that up. Yeah, that'd be nice. Clip that up and show it to him in the dressing room. That was so lovely. Yeah, I mean, great to see Havertz on the bench. What do you think of the lineup in general?
Yeah, I like it. Just also very, very quickly on Kai. I think Mikel said in his pre-match that he's added muscle, he's bulked up. He's like broken some numbers over the last 10 years or something. Yeah. So apparently he's used the time really well. I think it's the best lineup we could have put out, basically. I think without Timber, we probably would have started up against their wingers. It's the best we can do. I look at that bench, it's no one's fault. I think at the end of the Liverpool game, we had 9 first-team players who couldn't be on the pitch for whatever reason, injuries, suspensions, whatever. You can't do anything more than we're doing.
Yeah. And I think that the one thing I always like as well, like with Mikel in these situations as well, in the interviews and stuff, like he never like looks for excuses or scapegoats or whatever. Like he always puts it on himself and puts it on the players. Like if we don't perform, it's like whoever goes out there, we should be good enough to perform. But then when it doesn't happen, it's like it was nice of him last time about. I think it was maybe Liverpool just before that game, like him just acknowledging is like he saw all of these players, like 7, 8, 9 first-team players that just weren't available, and he's like. It meant he was so proud of like everyone for how we've managed to cope. Like as we say, like semi-final of the Champions League to still being with a chance of securing second. It's like we've done so well to plug these gaps to like really key players, and so hopefully it'll be such a nice moment as well if Kai comes back and score like. Do what Bakaya did, where like come on, get the goal and get this. Yeah.
We'd have actual tears here in the box.
But it'll be so nice to like for him to get like the applause and like get some joy over the last few months when he's been obviously just on the sidelines and watching from afar. So
for sure, we should also mention, and you brought it up at the start of the show, that just before we went live, we saw the Newcastle lineup, and we were like. Are we going crazy, or is there no Alexander Isak? Like, where is his name? Yeah. And he's not starting for them, and he's not on the bench either. He's picked up an injury.
Let's not get too excited. Well, we never want to get excited by an injury, but
no, of course not.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Like, they're still a great outfit. Like, it's the same. Sure. It's the reason why they're up there in contention anyway. Is like they're such a well-drilled side. And they've got threats from all over the place, and we know how good, especially like their midfield and how strong it is. So we're going to have to play really, really well today to get the win. But obviously, it's a lot nicer for especially Saliba and Kiwior to know that they're not coming up against a frightening striker when he's at his best. So it's a nice little. Bonus for us that he's not playing.
Exactly, that's the spirit.
Yeah.
Right, Frimy's been down at the players' entrance, seeing how the boys look ahead of this game. Let's take a look.
What's going on, guys, and welcome to the final home game of the season. And of course, how you doing, boss? You okay? Oh man, the final home game, hey, what's going on? And the boys look in good spirits, sorry, the coaches. And listen, this is the final game at home against Newcastle, and it is a big one. It is one of the games, sorry, love that. It is one of the games that we need to win if we want to secure that second place and our place in the Champions League. I love this, got the coaches coming out, and as you can hear, there's a lot of the academy team out there making so much noise for the boys. Got Miles coming through. How you doing, brother? You good? How you, man? You good? Love that. Got the people coming through. What's going on, man? You good? Nice to meet you, man. What's going on? What's going on? Mate, it's absolute mayhem in here, man. What's going on? You good, yeah? What's going on? How you, man? Guy, welcome back, man. What's going on, man? You good? What's going on, man? In a bit. Oh, man. The Caddy boys are getting so excited. This is probably the loudest I've heard it in here. KT, in a bit, man. Take care. What's you doing? You right? You good? What's going on? Ricky, you good? Yeah, all right, man. So, what's going on? You good? Oh, I love that. There's a little backed-up here because we have got a few supporters here, mini supporters getting autographs, which we love to see. Mate, it is loud in here. Oh, mate, of course, Bergkamp has just walked through the building and has blown the vocals out here. What's going on, B? You okay? How you doing, man? You good? Jack? You good? Yeah, right, man. Love that. Right, I think we've got Partey coming through as well, and Zinni in the middle here. You gotta love this, the pictures that they're taking with the supporters here. We love to see it. We love to see it. It's party vibes here. Last game, home game of the season. Zinni, you always got a suitcase, huh? I love it. Probably got all his gear in there. Love that. And yeah, I think that is absolutely everyone. Yes, that is everyone, guys. So I'm gonna head it back to the studio.
Oh, thanks from me. Love that. Love that. Oh, good catchphrase though, Timsy.
Yeah.
As they go.
Little Frimmyism. Yeah.
Oh, it was nice though seeing the players taking some pictures with, what did Frimmy call them? Mini
supporters. I guess they are.
Yeah, they are.
Mini little supporters.
Mini gooners.
Yeah.
But it's
Very
nice
cute.
for us to see that interaction as well, isn't it? And the players taking a moment to say hello to them and to the supporters, because that's what it's all about, Timsy.
Yeah, I think as well, like we've seen with Miles and Ethan this year as well, Bergkamp before that, like those mini supporters who are the academy boys, like they could be playing for the first team in 10 years time, so you never know. So it is so nice to, like, I don't know, strengthen the connection with these younger players with the first team. Like these, the same way that Miles and Ethan and Bergkamp grew up and they would have idolised, Wilshere and all that. Like this is what these academy boys are doing now with the likes of Ethan and Miles. So it's nice that there's a proper link there, and like the club's making an effort to bring them together,
Yeah, for sure. Love that. Right, we always like to keep you up to date with what's been going on in the world of social media. So we're going to start with this lovely piece from the Premier League on checking in with the people who matter to you, featuring Ethan Nwaneri, Bukayo Saka, and an Arsenal legend.
No matter how busy you are, never too busy to even send a message or something. So I think it's nice, and even myself, I can do it more because who haven't I spoken to for a while?
You spoke to Bert?
I haven't, to be fair. So we try him?
Yeah, let's try Bert.
You got some words for him?
Yeah, bro.
Alright, let me call him out.
Hello?
Yeah. Mr. Pert.
What's going on? Who's there?
This is Bukayo.
Ethan here as well.
Thanks for calling, man. What's going on?
Nothing much, man. I just wanted to check on you. I haven't spoke to you for a while, to be fair.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm actually at St. George's Park today. It's the place where you belong, man.
I know, but what are you doing there?
Yeah, it's a technical director's course. Tonight is my graduation evening, so I'm just finalising it.
Wow.
So it's been good, man. It's been 18 months of learning.
You're always learning, innit?
Yeah, man, always.
We never stop.
Yeah.
Ethan's here as well with me.
Yes, Per.
Ethan, what's going on?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah, a long time. Haven't spoken to you in a long time, so I'm just checking on you.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. You too, guys. Love you to bits. Keep doing what you're doing. Bringing value to other people, man. Appreciating others. That's what you do on a daily basis. Keep doing that. And be the best teammates, yeah? Keep supporting each other.
Yeah, we will.
Definitely.
Each other in good moments and in bad moments, okay?
100%.
When it gets tough. keep checking on me because I will check on you. All right?
Yes, fair. Thank you, man.
Have a fantastic day.
Thank you. I hope graduation goes well.
Yeah, it will. It will. I'll have a good time, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for checking in.
See you later.
Okay. Take care. Generally, I haven't spoken to Per for a while. You as well, no?
Yeah, I ain't seen him in a long time, so. Yeah. Nah, it was good.
Especially the people that are close to you and add value to your life and have had an impact on you as well. I think it's important to reach out to them every now and again, you know, no matter how busy you are, never too busy to even send a message or something. So I think it's nice, and even myself, I can do it more.
Yeah, definitely, I agree, because you never know what's going to happen in life, so it's good to stay close to your loved ones.
That was lovely. Also, we've got such a chatty studio audience in here, Timsy, but like everyone was just silent watching that.
Yeah.
Just like, oh,
It's so nice.
very wholesome.
Per, man, what a guy.
Oh,
Per.
he's brilliant, isn't
Legend,
he?
yeah.
And he's like a dream to work with. I'm sure you've worked with him at the club before
Yeah.
as well, because he's so chatty,
Yeah.
as you just heard. But like so intelligent, just knows so much. He's
one of the most like
brilliant.
eccentric guys. You wouldn't think
Yeah,
it
yeah.
before because he's quite just calm. But then when you start chatting to him, he's just like lights up.
Yeah,
Great
he's
guy.
so cool. All right, next up we've got a blind ranking. I love that. I like a blind ranking.
Yeah, it's great.
This is Ben White and Leandro Trossard, and they are blind ranking the GOATs of sporting history. That's tough.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
That's holding it.
Yeah.
Right.
What
Who's that? 10?
Yeah.
Ooh. 1, no?
1. 2 or 3. 3. Tom Brady. 2.
Yeah.
Michael Shaw.
He's a bit top 6.
6? Yeah.
Would you think he's best?
Yeah, for me, especially football.
Yeah, he's really good. He is the best, surely.
5 or yeah, he is. 5 is good.
He's naughty.
8.
Don't know. God knows.
Curry.
He's not a goat yet, is he?
Yeah.
He is good. Oh, yeah.
Oh, good stuff. Quite a lot of debate going on in here. So, listen, what did you really disagree with, guys? Because there's a lot of shaking of the head going on.
I'm surprised when Messi came up, a lot of people said no.
No, Messi shouldn't be first. No.
No?
No, he's obviously the goat of football, but guys, there's more to the
Sporting.
Yeah, sporting,
history.
exactly.
Go
Sporting.
with football, and football is the best sport. So
Yeah, true, fair enough, but that's in our opinion, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we want to talk
in our-
stats as well. Yeah. Okay, so who would you have as number 1?
See, I thought there was going to be someone else there for basketball, Michael Jordan.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair.
I think he was in there, but it just didn't come up.
If you
on
think
the-
about like athletes as well, LeBron, one of the best athletes of all time.
Yeah.
I would have him first.
But that's the thing. So you talking? I want to get into this. Are you talking about physical attributes in terms of an athlete, or
if we're talking
everything?
sports, what's the first thing you think? You think of a like athlete.
Yeah.
No? Michael Phelps.
Nah,
He would
Thierry
go ahead.
Henry. Thierry Henry's the first person that always goes. Sports, Thierry Henry.
Tom Brady in second. He'll be sat in Birmingham crying that he's second place in that list.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. No, Tom Brady. Yeah, he's. Yeah.
Who?
He's go, but it's not even the best football he's in. You know what I mean?
All right, finally, within social media terms, Timsy, you'll see that we are rocking these 25-26 new home shirts, looking very snazzy.
Yeah.
And Frimmy and Rihanna were actually out and about on the day on Instagram stories, giving away some shirts. What? Let's have a look.
We're feeling a bit generous, so we thought, you know what, Little Wonder have been doing a great job all year round for our supporters, so we're going to give them a little gift. Ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Can I have one then if you're feeling generous?
50.
We didn't want to disturb you, you've got a customer, but we wanted to give you a gift. There you go, man. Thank you. No worries, man. Enjoy. Cheers, mate. It's great, man. Appreciate it. Love it. Keep it in the box.
Is the Drayton Park.
And these guys literally opened, I think, at the beginning of the season and have been doing wonders for our supporters around this area. So we're going to gift them a little shirt. Let's do it. After you, go for it.
Thank you. Hello. We have got a very special delivery. Thank you for all your work.
What is this?
The Arsenal.
Of course, the new kid.
Oh, no way. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Man, no worries.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, wholesome content there, Tim.
Can I just say, Frimmy would make the best Santa Claus. He would. He would. I just could picture a big white beard.
Yeah.
Sorry, it just popped into my mind. He's great.
Sure.
I love him. I love Frimmy.
Also, what I do love is when we said Frimmy and Rihanna, so a few of you in here were like, the Rihanna!
Well, he's already
is
besties
giving out
with
shirts.
Justin Bieber, so what's Rihanna?
Oh my God, I know, I saw that. Justin Bieber followed Frimmy on Instagram the other day, didn't he?
He's an Arsenal fan.
Wow, that's wild.
He's got good taste, does JB.
Yeah. Right, if you've watched the show before, you might have seen that we've played a game called Out of Focus. It's quite easy, really. Basically, we show you a player, it's quite blurry, and you just have to guess who it is. Yeah. Okay, Timsy, we'll give them an idea of it, an example.
Who's playing? They are? We are?
No, it's a VT, Timsy.
Oh,
a couple of the players, we're playing it. I'm building up to it.
Okay.
So that is the example. Who's that then?
Can we guess?
You're meant to guess to demonstrate how it works, Timsy.
Okay, I'm going to guess Ethan just because he looks like he's coming on to his left.
Yeah, we think so. Let's have a look. Who is it?
Yeah!
Nice one. Okay, cool. Well, we took the challenge to two of our first team players, Kieran Tierney and Alex Zinchenko. Let's see how they got on.
Who is that?
Saliba.
Maneri.
What's in it?
Ethan.
Me.
Straight away, 1-0. Bukayo. No. It's Nathan.
You sure? You going with Nathan?
Yeah.
You want to Bukayo?
I just said Bukayo.
I don't know who we get the point to. Come on. No, you got me.
Merino.
Oh.
We share. Martinelli.
I see Gabby Royce.
Oh.
See Gabby Foster.
I think we need the surname. We need the surname.
Do you know where Clark is?
Zina. Zina.
I think it is.
What's he got it? Me and Leo. Oh, Leo.
Leo, yeah. It's yours. Ayyo. That was fun. Timber.
You didn't give me a guess?
Yeah, why you
That's
didn't?
true, actually.
Yeah.
Go on, we'll give it to KT in retrospect. Try it up.
Calafiori.
Yeah. Coutinho.
Oh, that's actually quite hard,
It's really
isn't it?
tough, really tough.
Yeah. Okay, so that was actually a tie. Luckily, we planned ahead with a really, really good tiebreaker. It's hard.
Yeah.
So let's take a look.
I'm going to go paper. You're going to go paper.
Okay.
I told you, bro.
Do we do a best out of three now, though?
Yeah, last one then. No.
Okay.
You're going to go rock. Bump.
We have a winner.
What did I get?
Congrats,
Any
man.
prizes?
Nothing, man.
Pure pride, mate.
Just high five, bro.
We ran out of players, Timsy, I'll be honest, so it was rock, paper, scissors. Right, we always like to have really special guests here on Live from N5, and today is no different. We're really excited to have an up-and-coming star in the NBA for the Philadelphia 76ers, and perhaps more importantly, a huge gooner. It is the brilliant Adam Bonner! Hi! So nice to meet you.
First off.
The scarf.
Yeah, first off, our special guests, we have to give them a special Live from N5 scarf. So, my friend, I'm going to reach up and bestow you.
On your tiptoes, Timsy.
There you go, it looks great.
That looks
Thank
great.
you.
I don't want to be that person to be like, wow, you're obviously massive because you're in the NBA, but and you know it's about to happen, but it's still like, wow, you are an athlete.
I do get it all the time.
Yeah,
so
I know.
It's nothing new to me.
How tall are we talking?
Probably in centimeters, 208, and foot 6'10". So.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez, 6'10".
Do you want to play today?
Oh my kid, I don't know they got size 17 boots for me. So.
No, I can confirm we will not.
That's not for me. I trust.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us here. Tell us about your background and how you first became an Arsenal supporter.
I was born in Nigeria. Obviously, there's a huge Arsenal fan base back there. I'm the youngest of two older brothers. I have two older brothers. They both Arsenal fans. So growing up, all I could watch was Arsenal games.
Yeah. Amazing.
Then I saw Patrick Vieira. I thought I was gonna be the next Patrick Vieira because
it's
the
not too
height.
late, mate.
It's a little bit too late now. I'm the NBA, but I saw his height and his size and his physicality. So I thought like that could be me. But I kind of grew a little bit too tall. Then I had to switch spot.
Amazing.
Who are your favourite players or any kind of iconic moments that stood out for you when you were growing up as an Arsenal supporter?
Probably my favourite player, obviously, Patrick Vieira, Thierry Henry.
Yes.
Well, the one memory that I would never lose was probably Arshavin against Liverpool, where he banged 4 goals.
Yeah.
Because I was too young to remember like the Patrick Vieira and Henry time, but Arshavin, I remember that one pretty well.
Oh, it's great. It's so good. Can I ask, is this your first time at the Emirates?
Yeah, I was just going to ask that.
This is my first time in the Emirates.
Welcome. Yeah.
Thank you.
What do you think of it?
Amazing. It exceeds the expectation I had for it, you know. I've been dreaming of this moment my whole life, so
that's so good.
To be here now is really, like, to be honest, it's a bucket list for me. So I'm kind of hitting goals right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
also,
I love
is this so not only your first time here, first time watching Arsenal as well live?
Nah, actually, I watched Arsenal in LA one time where we spanked Barcelona.
Yeah, nice.
I was there the preseason, so
preseason still counts. If we
it counts. It counts for me because that was my first game, so I have to take it.
Oh, amazing! And obviously, you have a very busy schedule, and with the time difference. How hard is it for you to be able to watch the games and keep up with what is going on?
It's not hard for me. I make it happen. I make it happen.
Is it, maybe you can't tell your coaches that you're up till like 3, 4 a.m. watching Arsenal, but
they don't know. But I make it happen.
They do now.
Now they do.
Sorry,
I'm outing myself out here.
What have you made of this season then? Obviously, you know, we were talking earlier and we were saying it's been an amazing season, and you'll know as a huge Gooner, the past couple of years have been incredible, what we've achieved really. And I know we all wanted to go that one step further this season, of course, but still so much to be happy about, right?
Yeah, I completely agree with that because people look at our place in the league table right now and they're like, oh, you end up in second all the time, but there's so much improvement to the team, what we did in the Champions League. I think that was a huge step for us. To be able to play against a team like Real Madrid and came up victorious, that's like huge. So I think like that's gonna be like a low confidence for the guys going to next season, and I'm pretty excited for what we can do next year and what we do in the transfer market too.
Yeah, it's great. He's just spoken like a manager.
Also, maybe I'm a manager.
Yeah, assistant coach is great. What also for I think for a lot of people, the Real Madrid both games were like a highlight of the season. Where were you when? Did you watch that? Where were you when you were watching it?
He's like, did I?
Yes.
I was actually in the hotel room in Washington D.C. I will never forget that, and I had to go get therapy treatment on my knee. And they called me, yo, damn, where you at? I'm like, just give me 5 more minutes. that was the whole game, not 5 minutes. And Declan Rice banged the free kick. I was screaming on top of my voice. I was still screaming when they banged the second one. I'm like, I'm going to be screaming for the rest of the game. But no, that was amazing.
I'm just picturing you in a hotel room just going, ah!
Someone probably called the reception like, yeah, there's a lunatic in the hotel.
Who are your favourite players then in this current Arsenal side?
Obviously, I love the skipper, Martin Odegaard. I love the way he coordinates the team. It brings the guys together. Obviously, because like guys might do it. Similar background, Nigerians. But those are the 2 guys I really love. Obviously, Saliba, Gabriel. I feel like we have similar. I'm a center in the NBA. I'm pretty aggressive. I coordinate the team from the back just like them. So I like those guys too.
That's nice. Yeah, I was thinking who from the current squad as well you could see playing with you in basketball, like on the court.
Good one.
If you were to choose one.
He has to be Gabby.
Big Gabby, innit?
Yeah. He has to be big.
He'll just use his head the whole time.
He doesn't need to use his head. He's pretty physical. You can see he has the leap. I think he's going to do pretty well on the basketball team.
Saliba's really tall.
Yeah.
And you don't realise until you stand near him that Saliba's a massive man.
Yeah. But Saliba, because he defends, like, as Zinni says, like a Rolls Royce, Gabby just gets his elbows out and everything. He boxes out, as they say.
Very physical.
That's the same basketball box.
We're going to let you go in a minute, so you can soak up the atmosphere here at Emirates Stadium for your first time. What is your score prediction for today's game?
I'll be selfish, you know. I want a good game, but I have to be realistic a little bit. But I think it's going to be 3-1 Arsenal.
Amazing.
Okay, we'll take that, won't we?
We'll take that. We'll
take
that.
Oh, thank you so much. It's been incredible to have you. Please give up one more time for Adam Bonner. Thank you. Enjoy the game. See you later. I'm so here for this. Also, I love it that Adam. Bye, Adam. Bye. I love you.
What a guy.
I love it. But you know, like, we're so lucky on this show, and Arsenal has a huge fan base, as we know, and lots of like celebrity and athlete stars that are supporters of the club. It is so nice to have someone who genuinely like loves the club. Has never got to come here before and just be so excited. And he's like an NBA star. Like, he will be around celebs and like incredible athletes all the
I'm watching
time.
the Arsenal. You know what I mean?
And it's just so nice to see that. Like, is that how you spoke about Kai Havertz? You know, it's just so
Exactly
it's so nice.
Exactly the same.
To see that passion, and it's like, oh.
You know what I'd love as well, if we got Adam to like meet the players. I think it would mean so much, because it's such a nice added thing. Like, watching them from afar is amazing, but actually being able to go up to them and chat to them and stuff, like, it means so much to them. We need to make it happen. I think, like, another, again, pre-season and stuff like that, we can make it happen.
Yeah, you never know. All right, I've been told that Frimmy and Adrian Clark are actually pitchside. So, guys, what is it like out there? How are you doing? Oh, hello.
I love this.
No way. He's got to be doing that on purpose.
Season, and that is against Newcastle, and I am here with my good friend Adrian Clark. How are you, man?
I'm all the better for seeing you for a minute.
That's very good.
It's good. I mean, the season's gone fast.
Yes.
Hasn't it? Just feels like not that long ago that it was just getting going, and all of a sudden it's last home game.
Yes.
Can't believe it, really. But look, we just got to enjoy it. It's a big game. Yeah. Don't want to lose to Newcastle again.
Yeah.
So let's go for it.
It's got to a point where we really actually need to win today, because they are literally a point behind us, and we've got to make sure that we get the 3 points.
We don't want any stress, do we? Like, we don't have to go to. I know it's Southampton. Everyone's expecting us to just roll them over, which we obviously should do. But you don't want to have to do it. It'd be nice to just secure things today, top 5, and maybe even top 2. Because I think if we win today, you know, it takes something big for us to come out of the top 2. So, I want us to be at it today, and I think we will be at it today, because Mikel, and I'm not saying there's a rivalry, like there's beef between Mikel and Eddie Howe, but there's definitely beef.
There's something there
between Arsenal and Newcastle. They aren't fans of one another. And we need to exact a little bit of revenge. There's no doubt about that.
I love that. Listen, I don't know if you were watching the arrivals today, but the guys, you're not watching my stuff. What the hell?
I was tucking in.
Fair.
I've seen the desserts.
The desserts are really good. But these lot were getting on to me how much I say love that. There's a lot of things to love. Is there anything that you loved about this season?
I've loved aspects of it, not everything. I would have loved it had we picked up a trophy.
No, it would have been good.
I'd have loved it if we'd have sort of still been in a title race today. But I think, there's obvious reasons why we've sort of plateaued a little bit, or gone a little bit backwards. I'm very confident about next season, providing we get the summer that we as all Arsenal fans want. And I think if we get that summer, we're absolutely fine, because there's not a lot wrong with this team. There really isn't. And hopefully they're going to show that today.
Yeah, I feel like we've been quite unlucky. We've had a lot of injuries throughout the season, and just at different periods as well, where we kind of started to find our flow, and then we'll get a bad injury. Do you hopefully we can get rid of those injuries for next season?
Look, it is bad luck, isn't it? It's like, I don't think it's anything we're doing. Like, sometimes you can't do anything about that, but it's cluster injuries. It's getting injuries to 2 or 3 players in the same position. That's what hurts us. And at one point, we had Saka, Havertz and Martinelli out at once. Who would have predicted that? So, right backs out or 2 left backs out. These kind of things are kind of out of your control. we had quite a bit of luck with injuries the previous 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I think this is payback.
Yeah.
Hopefully from the summer moving forwards, we get a little bit lucky again. And if we keep our first choice team fit, I still think we're better than Liverpool. I was going to say I don't even think it's close. It is close. It is close. But I genuinely think that we are the better all-round team, and hopefully we can show that next year.
But listen, let's have a look at the team that is going to be facing Newcastle today. In goal, we have David Raya, Ben White at right back, Saliba, Kivior, Skelly, Martin Odegaard, Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka, Trossard, and Gabi Martinelli. Any surprises?
No, well, a nice surprise. Declan Rice plays.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that's good. And Trossard obviously limped off at Anfield as well, so we were a little bit worried that neither guy would be fit for today. So that's a boost. Declan is such an important player, and I thought we played really well without him actually at Anfield. Mikel Merino, it's a shame he's not here.
Saw him in the tunnel actually. He's here today.
Yeah, I saw Gabriel Jesus a minute ago.
And I saw Big Gabby as well. They're all here.
Yeah, so look, it just reminds you of how many really good players aren't available at the minute. So look, we've got a strong team.
Yeah.
Newcastle have got a strong team, but there is a big absentee. And look, I did enjoy. There's some great tweets out there at the moment about like Isak can't play against his parent club, things like that. There's some good gags. There's some good gags, but I do think it's a bonus for us because he's caused Saliba and Gabriel and maybe potentially Kivior today. He's caused some problems with his movement and sharpness. It's been absolutely superb. So I'm glad he's not playing.
I love that. Listen, guys, we are going to send it back to the studio. Party vibes all around here, and I can't wait for kickoff, and hopefully we can get those 3 points.
Love that. Right, the special guests just keep on coming. Very excited for this, Timsy. You guys are going to love it. You're going to love it at home. 2 Arsenal legends. Johan Giroud and Gilberto Silva. Yes. Oh, look how smart. Hi. Nice to see you. You guys just down here for us. Wow.
Right, got to start off. Special guest, you get a special live from M5 scarf, so my friend.
Your faces, you're like, yay, thank you.
If this was just my role for the whole show, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've slightly ruined your outfits with the scarves, but
made them better. Made them better.
You both look so smart, by the way. You look fabulous.
I have to try,
You try. Oh, I think you're also going to have to share the microphone as well.
Yeah.
So, Gilberto, if you can hold it nice and close. Yeah,
okay.
Perfect, so we can hear you.
Hello. Everyone is here.
Welcome to Live from N5. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
Firstly, how are you doing?
Oh, good. Oh, good. It's always great to be back at Emirates, and see the people, see you guys. It's a pleasure. See you again, my friend.
Yeah, you too, man.
Excuse
and,
me. Sorry. It's okay, we've
and
never
see
met.
you.
Thank you.
And see you.
We go way back. So.
But also see a good friend.
Yeah.
Share the pitch together. It's always great to be back.
Can I just say, by the way, you two have not aged a day.
Yeah.
Like, you both look from when I was a kid growing up watching you, you look the same. But more beautiful.
Thank you.
We'll take that.
Like you drink beer?
Yeah. Well, afterwards we go for a beer. Yeah.
Johan, so nice to see you. What is it like for you coming back to the Arsenal family? And I'm sure the reception that you got from the audience here, but I'm sure anyone in the stadium that sees the two of you, you must get a good reaction, right?
Yeah, to be honest, it's amazing. I was walking with a friend outside of the stadium, and he was saying to me, imagine that you guys started in this stadium, so every time I come here, we were the first one to actually play here. Yeah. So it makes always like it's a great atmosphere. It's so happy to see those guys, to see the people around the stadium. So I mean, we're blessed to have the chance to actually start this Emirates journey.
Yeah. Amazing. Also, are you guys here? Are you like doing TV work, or are you just coming because you just obviously love coming back to the Emirates, or why are you guys here?
Why are you here?
No, but
so for me, I came as a fan today.
Oh,
I came as a fan. It's always important to support the guys. Sometimes I do TV work, but today is just being
chill.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Why are you up to at the moment, though, in life? Are you doing some coaching stuff as well? I know you do media stuff, you do a bit of everything.
Yes. I'm actually a sport coordinator or director at the federation for the Swiss FA. I mean, like for the women's side of football.
Amazing.
I have 3 daughters, so I'm trying to push the sport for them as well, to try to give them a way. So yeah, I'm really working as a coach as well for the women's side. So that's my bit of my journey, doing my badges and license. So yeah, working towards becoming a coach or something like that.
Amazing. And of course, Arsenal women are playing in the Women's Champions League
Yes,
final on
as well.
Saturday in Lisbon. Huge game. And you must have seen a big increase in the past couple of years of girls getting into football, hey?
I mean, it's been crazy. And I mean, the support as well has been crazy. I see the investment in Arsenal, for example. We have a player that plays in Barcelona as well. So I mean, it's been good that they have the chance actually to play and enjoy themselves, because before it wasn't really, like, let's say, respected as much. And today people are actually pushing the sport, coming to the stadium. When I see the Emirates and the girls playing, is most of it packed, and that's amazing to see. And I think you know, like, people should keep embracing that journey, and I think that the women's football will actually become huge.
Amazing. Absolutely. Gilberto, what have you made of this season then for Arsenal?
Well, coming to this point now, of course, we want to get something more, of course. But we have to say that they have done a great job during the season in the Champions League. Hope today they had a very good result to be in the Champions League next year again. And, you know, full of challenge. You know, lost the sports director, lost many players through injury. It's not so easy. But we have to keep giving them the support they need, and until the end, you know, we love this club. We are not going to change because they lost the season, they lost some games or whatever. Next year we are going to be here again. If I'm not here, I'll be somewhere else.
Amazing, that's so good. You could tell they played under Arsene Wenger as well, by the way. Just I love the way you like speak in when you got a mic. You're just so calm. It's just like
so nice
There's
to
no
listen
pressure
to.
today for the game for us.
no, it's true. Yeah, that's right. You're relaxed.
Well, yeah, but we still need to win. We were talking about this earlier on. It's still an important game.
I have some good news for you.
Yes.
Oh,
hit us
about the results.
Yes.
And every time I came to watch a game, Arsenal never lost.
Oh.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
That's a good news, huh?
Good to know.
That's
Hopefully
very
this
good.
isn't the first time that it happens.
No.
That's true. That's great.
You both had, obviously, incredible careers here at Arsenal. I mean, I know it's probably difficult to think of one moment, but what is that one standout moment from your time with Arsenal that will live with you forever?
Well, winning the Premier League unbeaten is something so special. And lift the trophy at a Highbury. You know, remember Highbury, the narrow tunnel, the cold dressing room, you know, the real English culture, that I have the grace to come and have this opportunity to be there, and then started here the journey with Juro and some other players, you know. If I keep talking, you know, there's so many things. I won't stop. You're going to miss the game.
That's a good one, though. That's a good one moment.
But, you know, this is a precious moment.
Yeah, I would say that unfortunately we haven't won so many titles at the time. I would say that the Champions League final in Paris was a tough one to take. But if there was one moment that will always stay in my mind, is the Barcelona game here, where we won 2-1 against Barcelona, and that was a crazy Barcelona team. I mean, the team Messi, Vieira, and Xavi, Iniesta, and we managed to win. And unfortunately we lost there. But that game and the atmosphere at the Emirates was just
incredible.
It was crazy.
Everyone, we could stand here and talk to you for ages. Everyone's just in awe, just watching. But we're going to have to let you go and relax a bit before kick-off. But thank you so much for joining us. An absolute pleasure. Please give it up one more time.
Thank you very much.
The incredible Johan Giroud and Gilberto Silva. Thank you. We'll let you go. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you take the microphone, I'll out with you. Thank you so much. Oh, I love this going round.
Two suave guys.
Look at them in the
I love
suit.
it. So respectful. So respectful.
Oh, this is so lovely. All right, thank you so much, guys.
I'm supposed to be there, but I'm just.
I know. Well, that's because Timsy, spoiler alert.
I love our club, man. I love our club.
Okay, you're going to love it more because we have another special guest. He's hugging those guys outside now, because he's got
sorry.
because he's a massive Arsenal supporter as well. On their NBA theme, an NBA legend. He plays for that team in San Antonio. We won't say.
We're not allowed to say the last bit of it, but
it's the incredible Jeremy Sochan. I love that shirt. I've got it at home. It's like a dress on me, but
it's come through with a drip.
It's so good, isn't it?
It's my honour to give you a live from N5 scarf, my friend. I need a stepladder for this. There you go. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Back in London, so no, it's good vibes. I'm here watching the game, so I'm excited.
The first thing we need to ask you: have you considered petitioning for San Antonio to like change the
name?
last word? For anyone who doesn't know, San Antonio
Spurs. Spurs. I know it's a struggle, but you know it is what it is.
I need to ask you as well about how you first became an Arsenal supporter, and also because. Where did you grow up? Where were you born? Your accent is like slightly British, but also slightly American.
It's a hybrid. So I was born in America, but I moved to England when I was 2.
Okay,
I grew up in Southampton and Milton Keynes, so in between both of them, and my stepfather is a big Arsenal fan, so I just got it from him. So yeah.
Thank you, stepdad. That's
great. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. And MK Dons isn't the best team, so.
Southampton, though?
Nah. Arsenal.
What are you trying to convince me? Stay with us.
What's going on?
Okay. What were some of your memories? When you first started supporting the club, or a player that really stood out for you?
So my favourite player watching Arsenal was Sandy Cazorla.
I love him.
Sandy said it properly as well.
Timsy was literally moaning earlier on that. What were you saying?
Some people say Cazorla.
Yeah, exactly.
But Cazorla,
no,
great.
Yeah, that was my favourite player. Both feet can do everything. So yeah, that's my biggest memory.
Yeah,
also, did you? So when you obviously spent like a lot of your childhood here, you must have grown up like playing football as well.
Yeah, I was a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Were you good?
I was pretty good. But it's good that I decided to play basketball. So yeah.
Did you have to make a decision, a conscious decision at some point? If you were, and you're probably being humble, you're probably very good at that as well. How did you make that decision?
Talking to my parents, we kind of decided together. I just felt like I was more natural at basketball. And I think I picked right, so...
You fit the basketball aesthetic a bit more, I feel like. You've got cool hair and stuff. And
you're doing all right.
Goalkeepers are,
goalkeepers are pretty cool too.
Do you get to come to Emirates Stadium often?
So last time I was here, I was, 13? So,
wow. No way.
FA Cup game, I remember. So.
Wow. What FA Cup?
I don't remember. I actually have a photo of... me outside the stadium.
Oh, so you're a proper fan.
Yeah, I am.
So good.
Legit.
What is it like then coming back all these years later?
I was young.
Oh, that's really cute. I wish we had that to show.
Who are you with there?
Yeah, I need to show.
Who are you with there?
My stepfather. That's my stepfather.
Amazing. That's so good.
Yeah, I'm a real one. I'm a real one.
Yeah,
So.
All right, who's your favourite player in the current squad?
Current squad. Kivio, because I'm Polish. So.
Yeah, so are you mates?
Yeah, we've talked a bit. So hopefully I'll be able to see him.
Yeah.
And probably Saka.
Yeah. That's so good. You know what? I like Kivio getting a bit of love as well. You know what I mean?
Is this you on X? I was going to say Twitter, but X. I know, it'll always be Twitter, Jeremy, right?
Yeah.
So, what does that say? Okay, so it says, let's go Arsenal.
Dziękuję. Thank you for the gift.
Amazing.
Amazing.
So good.
Yeah, there you go.
Are you going to any World Cup games in the States next year?
Hopefully, if I'm here, if I'm in America at the time, but we'll see. The World Cup's going to be in America too, so.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Who are you supporting?
See, that's the sticky one. That's the sticky one.
If you say it's a sticky one, you're English. You don't do that if you're American.
So yeah, I'll be supporting everyone,
All the Arsenal boys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, and what are you thinking for today's game against Newcastle? Because we were saying they're a very good side, and there's still a lot riding on this for both clubs.
It's an important game, hopefully, I think we're going to win. Good squad, so but Newcastle's, they're playing well recently. but we still have it. We have to.
A little Kiwi or knock on from
again,
the corner.
100%.
Salutes to you up in the box.
I hope.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah.
3-1. It's gonna be 3-1.
Oh,
second 3-1.
It's gonna be
Nice.
3-1. Yeah. Wait, who said 3-1? Oh, Adam Bonner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said that too.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Are you know him well?
Yeah,
like?
I know him a little bit. Because he grew up in Turkey, I think.
Okay.
If I'm right. But yeah, he's in the NBA now too. So.
Is there like
cool.
in the NBA? Oh, do we have to go?
Tim's still talking. The players are in the tunnel. Jeremy, we're going to need to let you go.
No,
Tim's having a lovely time.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much for joining us. So please give it up for the brilliant Jeremy Sochan. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Thanks, sir.
Oh, he's got Bergkamp on the back as well. Let's go.
We're twinning. Timsy, my shirt of that has Bergkamp on the back as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. Okay, fine. Let's look at the My Arsenal Rewards voucher on screen. If you want to be in with a chance of joining us here, I'm absolutely fuming with you, Timsy. Oh, well, if you're watching along at home, you can claim some My Arsenal Rewards points, which can be exchanged for a load of money. Can't buy experiences. Use a code on screen right now to redeem 100 points and be quick, as it's only valid until 6:30 this afternoon. I think the players are coming out shortly. Right, I feel like we need a moment to breathe. That was back-to-back legends coming in. NBA stars.
It's amazing.
Pretty cool.
It's nice to have a full show of like Arsenal fans and like Arsenal people. This has been one of my favourite pre-game shows ever.
Aww.
Yeah, it's great.
Very cute from you.
You're welcome.
So just before we head over for commentary for the first half, Timsy, how do you see this playing out? We've had a couple of 3-1 predictions. I'm not going to lie, I feel like that might be slightly ambitious because we've said how good Newcastle are. They've beaten us a few times this season.
But you know what? It's the final home game of the season. You know the atmosphere is going to be really good. Everyone's going to be really up for it. And I know we're going to want to bounce back from the PSG results. So, and Liverpool draw as well. So I you know what? I'm going to go 3-1 as well. Why not? Why not? 3-1. I believe.
That's very high-pitched. I believe. Before we head over, anyone else? Grab them. The microphone's right in front of you there. How are you feeling? What are you thinking?
3-1.
Right. We're on a 3-1 hype train now. Are we all just going to do 3-1?
I'm also going to have to say 3-1.
I think Kai Havertz coming on.
Kai Havertz, yeah.
Even though it's not even starting. Are we all just saying 3-1 and you said 3-1?
Yeah, that's right. That's
6-0. Don't forget, if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook or X, you can head over to Arsenal.com and the app for live kick-by-kick commentary. But for now, we'll leave you in the capable hands of Adrian Clark. But first, Dan Roebuck.
Many thanks to Nicole and to Timsy and to all of the Live from N5 crew. Well, for the last time in North London this season, Arsenal emerged from the tunnel at the Emirates. We know it's not quite been the season that we all hoped for. Injuries and perhaps injustice have derailed and denied, but ahead of the final home game of the term, there is still the small matter of dotting the T's and crossing the I's in terms of Champions League qualification realistically.